All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Slippery Rock Panthers taking on the Faith Christian Academy Conquerors. We're ready to get this jump ball going for the Junior Varsity game. Got 6 minutes on the clock, and we're ready to rock and roll. In that jump ball circle, we got Lucas Titus taking this one up that right wing. I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce her name. Titus bringing this one up towards that right wing, hits that three-point line, takes this one in. Trying to hand that one back out, but taken away by number 4 for FCA. Bringing this one down across that half court. Stops, gives that one across, but intercepted by Sean, giving that off to number 5. 5 losing control. That one goes out of bounds off of himself, and that'll be a Panther ball at their own inbound line. At their own baseline, my bad. 5:43 on the clock and counting. I don't know if the scoreboard is up yet, but if it is, it'll be there. Here comes Jacob bringing this out across that half court line. Tries to drive in that towards that middle. Stops, called for the travel. It's going to be an FCA ball down in their own baseline. Inbound goes over. Lucas bringing this one out. Hits that half court line. Takes his time off to the right side. It goes. Handling this one is Noah. Gets that one down low. Shot does not go back. Luke able to get this one back over to Lucas. Goes off the hand. Goes over to Sean for the Panthers. Bringing this one out. I got to figure out how to pronounce their last names, or else that's going to be confusing. Sean giving this one off to Titus down towards that left corner. Shoots for 3. Not able to sink that one down. Jacob able to get a hand on that one. Brings this one out towards that right side. Hits that inner right corner. Shot goes up. Hits the rim. Comes back down to Jacob. Jacob down that baseline. Shot not able to go up. Blocked away. Looks like Luke has this one. Frost has this one coming out. It's a half court line. Bringing this one out for the Conquerors. Takes his time at that point. Hits that one over to number 2. Noah with the shot. Not able to get him enough mustard on that one. He goes out of bounds. White inbound in their own baseline. 4:47 on the clock, still scoreless. Here comes Titus with it. Hits that half court line. Takes his time for the Panthers. Takes it over towards that right side. Jacob outside the three-point line. Takes a shot. Goes down the baseline instead. Goes up for the layup. Able to sink that one down. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Inbound going over to Prost. Prost taking this one out. I'm sorry if I do not have that correct. Noah having this one on that left side. Brings that one downtown. Charlie Brown's shot goes up. Hits the rim. Comes down. Elijah get able to strip that one away from the Conquerors. Able to give that one over to Jacob. Jacob bringing this one out of the Panther zone. Favoring that right side. 4:10 on the clock. 2 points to nothing is the score. Jacob is that up to the left side. Sean bringing this one down towards that baseline. Shot goes up outside the block. Not able to score on that one. Sean able to get a secondary. Goes off of Sean and out of bounds is the call. Gonna be blue inbound on their own baseline. 3:57 on the clock. 2-0 is the score. Panthers leading. Brest giving this one into Noah. Noah bringing this one out for the Conquerors. It's that half court line. Takes his time with it. Gives that one over to Prost. Prost taking this one up against Titus. Able to truck that one down into the corner. Number 5 with the shot. Not able to sink the bucket. Goes into the hands of Elijah. Elijah holding that one. Gives that one over to Sean. Sean bringing this one out for the Panthers. Slow and steady. He's at half court line. Looks around. Takes a walk down the dog park. Hands that one off to the right side to Titus. Titus bringing this one down. Loses control at that baseline. Goes out of bounds off of himself. And then it's going to be a Conquerors ball on their own baseline. 3:30 on the clock. 2-0 is the score. Inbound goes over to Noah from Prost. Pushed up by Titus. Hands that one off to Prost, number 3. Able to take this one down towards that middle line. Hands that one off. Shot goes up. Not able to sink the bucket from the shot of Joseph. Titus has it now from a pass from Jacob inside the Panther zone. Hits that half court line, bringing this one out for the Panthers. Hits the three-point line, hands that one over to the left side. Sean fakes the shot, able to get that one down the set turn, shoots. Not able to sink the bucket. Goes off Elijah over to Sean. Sean with the shot. Does in fact grate the cheese on that one. Here comes Luke, bringing it downtown. Not able to bring it with enough heat. Jacob holds control of that one for the Panthers under their own bucket. Pressured up, but not able to take that one away is Luke. Renicki. I'm not sure how to pronounce last names, but Sean has that down towards the corner. Hands that one off to Titus. Titus travels a little bit, but not called for that shot. 3-point shot. Not able to sink that one coming down. Coming away with this one is Ethan not able to sink the bucket on that one. Jacob able to take this one out for the Panthers. Got a timeout by the Panthers. 2:21 on the clock. 4-0 is the score. We'll be right back. Looks like we're ready to rock and roll back in the first quarter of play. Jacob going to inbound this one for the Panthers in their own zone. Goes into Titus. Titus going to bring this one out slow and steady for the Panthers. Approaching that 3-point line, gets that one down low. Seth able to cradle that one like a baby. Shot goes up, not able to scramble the eggs on that one. Secondary does go up, and he does put the syrup on the pancake. Makes it 6-0. Bringing this one out is Luke. Luke Prost with it now. Over towards that half-court line. Tries to drive this one in. Cuts towards that middle line, hands that one off. Noah has this one coming down that right side, gives that one off. Faking the shot. Gets that one down the baseline. Shot goes up and scores. Puts the FCA on the board. Taking this one out is Titus. Titus approaching that 3-point line. Cuts over towards that left side, bringing this one down. Loses control of that one. Goes off. We're going to call that one going off Noah and out of bounds. It's going to be a wide inbound in the Conqueror zone. Sean has this one, bringing this one back out in front inside the paint. Shot goes up. Not able to score on that one. Goes off Elijah. Brings this one down. Noah, Ethan trying to get a hand on that. Not able to do so. Jacob up with the shot. Hits the rim. Comes down. Foul is called. They're going to call Luke number 14 on the foul. Gives Jacob 2 free throws. 1:22 on the clock. 6-2 is the score. Panthers with a 4-point lead in this first quarter. First shot hits the shelf. Let's see if that second one's a real moneymaker. Second one goes up, hits that rim, comes down to the hands of Joseph, giving that off to the left side. Noah with it on the right wing. Tries to get this one out top. Here's Lucas with it now. Brings this one inside that 3-point, inside the paint. Shot goes up. Foul is called. Foul called on Elijah. It's going to be 2 foul shots for Luke Prost. First shot goes in like it's nothing but easy money. Secondary shot as well, nothing but easy money. Able to sink it like it's a Titanic as well. 1:07 on the clock in this first quarter. 6-4 is the difference, or 2 points is the difference. Bringing this one in as Titus, giving that off to the left side. Sean outside the 3-point line, looking to take this one downtown. Starts to the block, loses control of that one. Seth battling for that one. Sean able to get a hand in his last person to touch it, goes out of bounds. 53.8 seconds remaining in this first quarter. 6-4 is the score. Panthers leading this one. Here comes Luke on that left side, holding this one. Number 3 for the Conquerors, bringing this one across down into the middle lane. Looking for a shot. Shot goes up and in. We're going to call it a good bucket, and he's going to have a chance to take the lead with this one. Score is now 6-6. He has a chance to make this a 3-point play. Shot goes up, hits that bucket, and goes in. It should be a 7-6 game. But, okay. We'll get that fixed eventually. Titus bringing this one down. Here's Bailey giving that off to the left side. Sean getting that one down to Sean. Sean turns, shoots, not able to score on that one. Luke able to deny that one for the Conquerors. Number 14 standing tall underneath the bucket. Taking this one into Sean. Sean down on that left side. Called for a block. Looks like to be number 14 called for that one. Jacob tries to get that one. He goes off Luke's hand, goes over to Seth with a shot, not able to score on that one. Lucas, number 3, bringing this one out on that left side. Takes his time with this one for the Conquerors. 17 seconds remaining in this first quarter. 6-7 is the score. Leading this one is the Conquerors. Trying to make something happen. Gives that one down low. He's shaking up the chocolate milk, but not able to score on that one. Bringing this one out is Sean. Pressed it up is Noah. Buzzer sounds, no shots taken, and it is going to be the end of the first. 6-7 is the score. We'll be right back after the intermission. All right, looks like we're ready to get rocking and rolling in the second quarter. Play 6 minutes on the clock. It's the 6-7 game. Conqueror shooting on the right, Panther shooting on the left. Able to inbound this one back to Luke. Luke quarterbacking this one, number 3 for FCA, giving that one off to the left side. Noah holds that one for the Conquerors. Takes his time outside the point. Shoots that one over to number 14. 14, Lucas able to get that one off to the left side. Bobbling that one, going out of bounds is Brandon. Going to call that one going off the Panthers. It's going to be an inbound for FCA in the Panthers territory. 5:47 on the clock with within the second quarter. Noah bringing this one, hits that three-point line, hands that one over to Brandon. Brandon faking left to right and center, giving that one off to the right side at the point, giving this one out to Luke. Luke with a three-point shot, not able to sink the bucket, comes down, Elijah able to hold that one at the baseline, takes his time to get that one out to Sean. Sean bringing this one out for the Panthers. Hands this one over to Titus. Titus taking his time out, that right wing inside the three-point line, hands it over to Sean. Sean bringing this one out towards the point, goes off two Panther hands. Jacob able to get control of that one, bringing this one down that baseline is Jacob. Jacob trying to make some magic happen, goes off to Seth. Seth with a shot, and scores! Bringing this one out is Noah. Noah for the FCA Conquerors, bringing this off to the right side. Taking this one going into the paint, shot goes up. And sinks the bucket is Joseph. Bringing this one out for the Panthers is Titus. 8-9 is the score. 1 point difference in the second quarter of play. Here's Titus with it now. Taking his good old time, the quarterback, and see what magic happens. Loses that dribble. Hands that over to Jake. Jake with it now. Out outside the right wing. Gives that down to Sean. Sean with the shot. Not able to score on that one. Elijah able to get a handle, but Luke comes down with it for the Conquerors, bringing this one out slow. He's got some fire in his footstep, my bad. Hits that block, shot goes up. Not able to score, hits that netting, but comes down to Brandon. Brandon with the shot. Not able to score on that one either. Lucas, number 14, not able to score on that one. Sean coming down with it for the Panthers, bringing this off that right side. Push it up by Noah, keeps on going. He's inside the paint, shot goes up. He's not able to run the gauntlet that time, goes off Elijah's fingertips. Jacob able to steal that one away for the Panthers. Hands that one off to Titus. Titus with it now for the Panthers. Number 21 for the Panthers. Gives that one down into the right corner. Jacob treading that baseline. Able to shoot that one up, not able to score. Getting his own rebound. Number 42 for the Panthers. Has that one outside that left wing. Gets that one down into that corner. Sean there to drive down that baseline. And able to grate the cheese. Coming down is Noah. Noah bringing this down the right side. Cuts into the middle. Shot goes up. Not able to throw that snowball out. 3:40 on the clock. 10-9 is the score. Panthers able to regain that lead. Titus bringing this one out for the Panthers. Gets that up to the left side. Sean bringing this down the baseline. Shot does go up. Not able to score on that one. Goes down to Elijah. Elijah with the shot. Not able to score on that one either. Bringing this one down is Luke, number 14. Giving that one off to other Lucas. Bringing this one out, number 3 for the FCA Conquerors. I'm not going to butcher their last name, so I'm just going to refer to them as such. Luke bringing this one out towards that right side. Losing that one. Able to regain control is number 3. Goes away with this is Titus. Titus with no one to beat for the Panthers. Gets inside that paint. Stolen away by Lucas. Foul is called. We're going to call Lucas on the arm. Titus is going to get his chance to make these 2 points. Or my bad, it's going to be an inbound. Jacob over to Seth, not able to sink that one. Jacob with it now underneath the hoop, hits that hoop. Comes down with this one. Sean going to be called on the foul. It's going to be a blue inbound for FCA in their own zone. We only have the one referee. The other referee either called in and canceled, or he's just incredibly late. Kudos for the one referee refereeing this whole entire game. Noah giving this one off to Luke. Luke quarterbacking this one. Number 3 drives down the right side, cuts back into the middle. Luke inside the paint, hands that one off. And he's called out of bounds is Noah. He's got his head on the swivel. Titus bringing this one down that right wing. Hits inside the 3-point line. Stops, shoots that up. Sinks the bucket. Oh, that was creamy goodness. Bringing this one down. Luke is able to quarterback this one for the... We'll get a 3-point shot up. Lucas down underneath the net, not able to score on that one. Joseph with the secondary. Sinks it! Oh, he's milking the cow. 2:16 and ticking. 12-11. 1 point difference. Panthers able to be the lead horse in this race. Try to hand that one off to Jake. Goes off Jake out of bounds. FCA ball coming out of their own zone, off to the left side of their own defensive base. Not their baseline, their own defensive area. Territory. Also another word I could have used for it, but I didn't. Here's Noah bringing this one out. Able to get that off to the left side with Lucas. Able to get that one, chuck that one down. Joseph able to control that one like a pro. He's able to get that header. 1:54 on the clock, bringing this one out. FCA just took the lead. Sean giving that one over to Titus. Titus bringing this inside the 3-point line. Stops, shoots that one up. Not able to score on that one. Sean with it now. Able to steal that one away. Goes off into Noah's hands, bringing this one out for the Conquerors. Pushed it up by Sean, but not able to maintaining control is Noah going off of his foot and out of bounds. 1:38 on the second quarter clock. Bringing this one in is the Panthers. Sean going to chuck this one in over to Titus. Titus at that half-court line, controls that one right in the middle. Cuts down towards that right side. Pushed it up by Noah the whole way. Hits that baseline, loses control, goes out of bounds. No foul is called. Clean as a whistle. Noah going to inbound this one over to Luke. Luke bringing this one out for the Conquerors. Takes his time, slow and steady. Does win the race. So up to the left side, Noah with it now. Takes his dribble inside the three-point line, hands that one off to Joseph. Joseph trying to fake out Sean, loses control, called for the travel. FCA Conquerors with a 1-point lead over the Slippery Rock Panthers. 1:21 on the clock in the second quarter. Jacob inbounds that one over to Sean. Sean bringing this one downtown. It's a half-court line, takes his time for White. Three-point line, goes inside of it, goes off the foot of Lucas, called for the kick. It's going to be a Panther ball down at the baseline. He's still going. It's going to be a Panther ball down at the baseline. 1:10 on the clock. 12-13 is the score. Play to the whistle. I like it. Play till after the whistle. Even better. Titus getting the inbound for the Panthers. Turning with this one, trying to make his fancy footwork. Goes off Noah and out of bounds. Way to disrupt that play. Jacob inbounds this one over to Sean. Sean outside, right inside that three-point line, treads it, goes up for the shot, not able to score on that one right outside the lane. Goes over to Noah. Noah bringing this one out for FCA, hits that half-court line, bringing it downtown. Made sure not to move his foot on that, but is called for the travel. 56.3 seconds remaining in this first half. 12 for the Panthers, 13 for the Conquerors. Bringing this one out is Titus. Titus takes his time, crossing the half-court line. Hands that one over to Jacob. Jacob bringing this one down the baseline. Stops. Trying to hand that one back out. Goes off the hand of Luke. Bringing this one down back towards the baseline as Titus. Shot goes up. Goes over to Seth. Seth with a hand on that one. Goes with the secondary shot. Not able to score on that one. Elijah not able to get a hand on it. Bringing this one out is the Conquerors. Luke getting that one down low. Joseph with a shot. Scores! But a timeout by the Panthers. 28.6 seconds on the clock. 12-15. The Conquerors takes that lead by 3 points. We'll be right back. All right, let's get ready to rock and roll back in this second quarter. 29 seconds on the clock. Inbound goes over to Sean. Sean bringing this one out. 15-12 is the score. Bringing it downtown to Titus. Titus down on that baseline. Losing control. That one goes out of bounds. We're going to call that one going off Titus and out of bounds. It's going to be a blue ball down at their own baseline. 21.7 seconds remaining in this half. Gives this one into Luke. Luke taking his time, bringing this one out. Just to waste some time off the clock. Panthers not pressuring. Get that one up to the right side. Noah with a three-point shot. Not able to get that one down. Seth able to control that one like the gorilla underneath the net he is. Bringing this one out is Sean. Sean on that right side, bringing it down inside that three-point line. Goes on the baseline, shot goes up. Able to finesse his way inside the bucket. And that is the finalization of that second quarter. 14-15. Panthers trailing by 1. We'll be right back. All right, looks like we're ready to get rocking and rolling. Panthers shooting on the right and the FCA Conquerors shooting on the left. Titus going to inbound this one. Moves it one into empty space. Shot picked up by Sean. Sean bringing this one down. Hits that baseline. Shot goes up. Not able to score on that one. Elijah able to control that one. Able to get it over to Jake. Jake shot goes up and in. And it'll count as a good bucket. Got Lucas number 14 on the wrist. It's going to be Jacob able to try and get this one foul shot in to make it a three-point play, making it a 17-15 game. As currently it is a 16-15 game with 5:50 on the clock. Shot goes up, hits that front lip. Seth able to gain control of that one. Shot goes up, not able to make that one in. Lucas number 14 able to hold that one for FCA. Jump ball is called between him and Seth. It's going to be coming out blue ball on their own baseline. 5:45 on the clock. Not sure if the scoreboard is set up yet, but if it is, you'll see it. Bringing this one out is Luke number 3, bringing this one off towards that right side. Hits that wing, shoots that one back over to Noah with a three-point shot. 6 the bucket. He's able to milk the cow on that one. Gives that one over to Jake. Jake bringing this one out on that right side. Gets inside that paint. Shot goes up for Jake. Not able to score on that one. Elijah with the secondary. Does, in fact, scramble the eggs. 18-18 is the score on the scoreboard. Bring this one out. Gets that over towards that right side. Noah with another shot. Not able to make it a double. Jacob with it now for the Panthers. Hits that half-court line, taking this one over towards that right side. Keeps on trucking. Able to get down inside the paint. Shot goes up. Jacob draws the foul. Lucas, number 14, on the foul. I believe that's been 4 fouls on Lucas. Jacob gets one up, but not able to go in. Let's see what a secondary shot does look like. The second referee has shown up. So now we have 2. 2 times the ref, 2 times the fun. Jacob able to sink that second shot, gives the Panthers a 1-point lead according to the scoreboard. 19-18 is the score. Bringing this one down. Lucas able to hand that one off to Joseph with the shot, my bad. So handing that one off to Jake. Jake taking his time. Brings this one out slow and steady for the Panthers. Hits that half-court line slow. Eyed up by Lucas, number 3. Bringing this off towards that left side. Jake cutting back towards the point, handing this one down to Titus inside the 3-point line, but stolen away by Noah for the Conquerors. Bringing this one down that right side. Stops at that inner corner. Looking to hand this one back outside the 3-point line. Lucas, number 3, picking that one up. Luke bringing that one down that right side, chucks that one down across the crease over to Joseph with a shot, not able to score on that one. Sean able to control that one for the Panthers, bringing this one out slow and steady. Mr. number 3 bringing this one down towards that middle, able to get inside that middle lane, and will shoot that one up, and scores! Are you frying my egg right now? Here's Noah bringing this one down, there he is. Noah holds this one for the Conquerors, 3:50 and counting. Gets that one down to Lucas, 14, giving this one back over to Noah. Noah down inside the paint. Loses control of that one. Says it goes off of the Conquerors and out of bounds. Bringing this one in, Jacob over to Titus. Titus bringing this one out. Mr. 21 for the Panthers, bringing this one over towards that right side, cuts back in towards that middle. Pressured up by Noah the whole way for the Conquerors. Gets this one down that right lane, hits that baseline. Titus with a shot. Not able to score on that one. Foul is called. They called Josiah, number 15, on the foul. Here's Titus with 2 shots for the Panthers, trying to make this one a 23 out of 18. Able to sink that first one, makes it 22-18. 22 for the Panthers, 18 for the Conquerors. 3:32 on the clock in this third quarter of play. Not Jake, but Titus not able to hit the second bucket. Comes down with this Joseph. Joseph on that left side. Able to get inside the 3-point line. Stops, gives that one down. It's called for the travel. There's Panther ball on their own baseline. Jake going to inbound this one. Saying hello is Luke right there. Taking this one out is going to be Sean. Sean bringing this one down inside the 2-point line. Inside the paint he goes. Hands that one over to Elijah. Elijah bottling that one a little bit. Whistle is blown. They call 3 seconds inside the paint. Coming out. Blue ball on their own baseline. 3:15 on the clock. 22-18 is the score. I don't know why my phone's going off. In this one over towards that left side over to Noah. Noah outside the 3-point line. Hands on back over to Joseph. Joseph handling this one. Gets that one over towards the right side. Lucas, number 3, with the shot. Not able to score on that one. Goes on to Seth. Seth handing this one over to Sean. Sean bringing this one out slow and steady for the Panthers. Here's Mr. 33. It's that half-court line. Brings this one over towards that right side. Loses his dribble. Goes that one down to Titus. Titus inside the baseline, or inside the paint. Not able to score on that one. Goes out of bounds off the Panther. Off the shot. Untouched. 18-22 is the score. Panthers the lead horse in the race. 2:45 on the clock. Bringing this one out is Lucas, number 3. Stops for a 3-point shot. Not able to score on that one. Goes off Seth. Titus able to get a hand on that one. Called for the over and back. They're going to say Titus did not get a hand on that one, but going off of Seth should not have been called an over and back. 2:35 on the clock. 22-18 is the score. Takes that one down to Titus. Titus bringing this one down that right out of bounds line. Inside the 3-point line he goes. Hits that baseline. Looking to hand this one in. It's Elijah with a shot. Sinks the bucket with the assist of Titus. Bringing this one out is Lucas, number 3. Number 3 on that right wing, or the left wing. Gets that one down. Tries to hit number 14. Lucas not able to control that one. Bringing this one out and around is Sean. Sean bringing this one to town. 2:08 remaining in the quarter. Goes over to Elijah. Elijah off the hand of the Conqueror. Seth caught on the reach. He's going to be blue inbound in their own baseline. 2 of 3 remaining in the quarter. 24-18 is the score. Panthers down. Or not Panthers. The Conquerors are down, but not out. Lucas hands that one over to his right side. Noah on that right wing hands that one even deeper into the corner. Joseph with it now, trapped up, able to get that one over. Luke, number 14, able to get a hand. Number 3, throwing that one back into the fray. Instead, handing that one over to Sean. Sean bringing this one out for the Panthers. Cuts across towards that middle lane. Saying hello is Joseph. Cuts down towards that right side is on Sean at the baseline, handing that one into Elijah. Shot goes up. Not able to score in the first, maybe the second. Shot goes up and sinks the secondary bucket, and it's going to be a good one. That is called, if that is number 14, Lucas, that would be his 5th foul. But I believe that's to be called on Josiah, number 15 for the Conquerors. First and only shot, hits that shelf, comes back down. Seth with the rebound, shot goes up, not able to make it in. Goes off Seth over to Jake, not able to make that one in. Goes off Jake, out of bounds, over to Lucas. Lucas bringing this one down for the Conquerors inside the 3-point line, inside the paint. Shot goes up, not able to score. Whistle is blown. Call Elijah on the push. 2 shots for Lucas, number 3 from the FCA Conquerors. 1:22 on the clock. 26-18 is the score. Sorry, that was a little shaky. I'm trying to put my phone in my pocket, and it's not happy. Secondary shot goes up and swishes that one down like a nice ice-cold lemonade on a hot summer day. 1:22 on the clock. 26-19 is the score. Panthers leading, and a timeout by the FCA Conquerors. We'll be right back. All right, let's get rocking and rolling in this third quarter. We got 1:22 on the clock. It's going to be a It's going to be a Panther inbound in their own zone. Joshua going to be subbing on for Seth in the during that timeout. See Josh Berry on that left wing now. Here's Jacob with that, losing his dribble, gives that one over to Titus. Titus bringing this one in towards the paint, not able to get it in there. Lucas, number 14, brings this one away, handing it off to other Lucas. I'm sure one of them goes by Luke, and bringing this one down, number 3, handing that one off, not able to control that one is Joseph. Just under 1 minute to go in this third quarter. 26 for the Panthers, 19 for the Conquerors. Here's Jacob with the inbound going over to Mr. Berry, handing that one back over to Jacob. Jacob bringing this one out. A little bit of finesse, a little bit of he's got a little spark in his eye. He's a man with a plan. Titus with the shot, not able to sink that one. Coming over, Josh able to control that one, handing that one back over to Jake. Jake holding that one now, gets that one down to Elijah. Elijah at that block, hands that one over to Jake. Jake down that baseline, pressured up by Lucas, number 3 from FCA. Here's Jake getting that one down. Elijah able to cradle that one like a baby. Shot goes up, not able to sink the egg. Sean with the secondary foul is called coming out. Looks like Jacob's going to be the offender. Jacob called on the foul, no indication what the foul is. It's coming out. FCA ball on their own baseline, 27.9 seconds on the clock. Titus trying to take that one away, not able to do so. Here's Noah with it now inside the 3-point line. He hands that one over to Joseph. Joseph trying to travel down. Called for the travel. I was right saying the travel. I keep on. It's enough travel. I seem to like to say it a lot. Here's Jacob giving this one in. 21 remaining in this third quarter. Here's Jacob with it now. This is one down inside the 3-point line. Hands that one off to Josh. Josh with the shot. Able to score on that one. Comes down to Sean. Sean handing this one off. Goes over to Josiah. Josiah pressured up by Titus. Loses control of that one. Gives that one over to Lucas, number 3. Bringing this one down, number 3. At the 3-point line. Stops outside. Shot goes up. Not able to go down with it. Denied is the shot by Joseph, by Elijah. Able to defend that one beautifully. And that is the end of the third quarter. 26 for the Panthers. 19 for the Conquerors. We'll be right back after the minute's up. Looks like we're ready to go in this fourth quarter. Got 6 minutes on the clock. We're ready to rock and roll. Titus giving this one into Jake. Jake for the Panthers, bringing this one at the point. Gets that one over towards the left side. Bounces that one in. Sean turning, shooting. Not able to score on that one. Goes down. Kept in bounds. Goes down on the line is Joseph. They're going to call. Jacob on the push. FCA ball. Bringing this one out is Noah. There's Noah with it now outside the right wing. Hands that one down over to Joseph. Joseph in that right corner. Turned over is Josh. Josh bringing this one away for the Panthers. Pressured up by Noah. Stopped inside the 3-point line. Hands that one back outside to Jacob. Jacob pressured up by Ethan. Brings it over towards that right side. Stops. Jacob with it now. Hands that one down to Sean. Sean turning towards that block. Shot goes up. Not able to score on that one. Lucas, number 14, bringing this one out for the Conquerors. Lucas handing that one back over towards the 3-point line, intercepted by Sean. Sean bringing this one out the other way for the Panthers. Gets inside that 3-point line, inside the paint, able to shoot that one up. Not able to score, that one goes down, goes into the hands of number 14 for FCA. Foul is called. Jacob on the push. It'll look to be his third. That is his fourth foul of the evening. 5:12 on the clock. 19-26 is the score. Panthers the lead horse, able to hold that lead for a while. Here's Lucas, number 3, bringing this one in with a bit of finesse. Look at him go. Shot goes up, blocked up by Jake. Called for the travel. It's going to be a Panther ball on their own baseline. 5:04 remaining in the game. 26-19 is the score. Panthers able to lead this one out. Sean giving that back over to Jacob. Jacob bringing this one out for the Panthers. Pushed it up by Ethan the whole way. Gives that one over to Titus. Titus outside the 3-point line. Gives that one down the baseline. Sean with a shot. Not able to score on that one. Goes off. Gonna call Elijah on the foul. That were called on Jacob. That would have been the foul out of the evening. 4:50 remaining in the game. Here comes Lucas, number 3, on that right side inside the 3-point line. Hands that one up to Joseph in that inner corner. Shot goes up. Takes the bucket. 21-26. We got a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Giving this one up to Titus. Bringing this one down that right or that left side. Following this one up. Ethan able to get a hand on that one. Joshua Berry with it now for the Panthers. Looking to take this one over to Jacob. Jacob with this towards that 3-point line. Takes this one inside the zone. Gives that one up to Titus. Titus with the shot. Right over the score, hits that corner, comes down. Number 14 for the Conquerors, able to pick that one up, giving that one over to Luke. Luke, number 3, bringing this one down. Hits that 3-point line, gets this one inside. Hand, shot goes up. Foul is called. They call Sean on the arm. It's 2 shots for Lucas. Lucas, number 3 for FCA. I'm not going to butcher your last name. I am sorry. Shot goes up, just weasels its way out of that rim. 5-point difference between the Panthers and the Conquerors at this time. Secondary shot goes up, thrown out of bounds. They're going to call that one going off of Luke, number 14 for the Conquerors. It's going to be a white ball, according to the referee. The referee's going to admit he was wrong, and it's going to be an FCA ball down in the Panther zone. I got respect for him. Justin's going to inbound this one for FCA, giving that one down to Ethan. Ethan on the baseline, shot goes up. Scores! Look at him go! He's living on, forget cloud 9, he's on cloud 10. Jacob getting this one down to Titus. Titus on that right wing, taking this one downtown. Charlie Brown with the shot. Not able to answer the question. Sean not giving up though. Scores for the Panthers. Here comes Lucas, number 3. Hits that 3-point line, takes this one inside the middle lane, able to get that one over to Joseph with the shot, not able to sink that one down. Lucas, number 3, able to gain control for the Conquerors, bringing this one out towards that left wing, able to get back inside the 3-point line, inside the paint he goes. Shot goes up. Not able to score on that one. Jacob bringing this one down. Takes his time, bringing this one out for the Panthers. Jacob good on that left wing, pressured up by Ethan, not able to get around him inside the 3-point line. Stops up, gives that one into the point. Shot goes up by Titus, not able to score on that one. Called out of bounds. 23-28. Panthers able to lead by 5. It's only 2 shots. 3:23 on the clock remaining in the game. Here comes Lucas with plenty of time. Puts that half-court line, pressured up by Titus. Takes this one inside the middle, able to get that one out to the right side. Joseph with a shot. Scores! Oh, look at him go. 25-28 is the score. Here comes Jacob out of his own zone. Hits that half-court line, bringing this one down that left side. Pressured up by Ethan at the 3-point line. Hands on one down to Sean. Sean down towards the block. Turns, shoots. Not able to score on that one. Boxing out beautifully is Lucas, number 3. He's the one bringing this one out. He's the one with the plan. He's going inside, bringing all the Panthers on. And he takes it to the house. Look at him go. Oh, he ran the gauntlet. 1-point difference now. Panthers taking this one into Titus. Titus bringing this one out. The crowd is on their feet. Shot goes up by Josh, not able to score. Goes down, holding this one out. Jump ball is called. It's going to be a blue ball down on the run baseline. 2:30 on the clock. 28-27 is the score. Panthers still the lead horse. Seth's going to substitute in. Josh Berry going to take a seat on the bench. Goliath takes the court. Let's see what he does. 2:30 remaining in the game. Here comes Lucas, number 3 for FCA. Cutting in towards that middle. Able to get a shot over towards the right side. Here comes Noah inside the 3-point line. Hands on one up to Joseph. Joseph outside the point. Goes over to Lucas, number 3. Bringing this one down. Shot goes up at the 3-point line. Scores! 28 is the score. FCA has a 2-point lead now, bringing this one down. Sean with it now. Turns the baseline shot, goes up, not able to score. That one set to the rebound, blocked away by number 14 for FCA. Jump ball is called. It's going to be they're going to call I want to foul, my bad. They call Sean on the foul. Good substitution. We got Brandon coming on. Looks like Ethan's going to take a seat on the bench for FCA, or the FCA Conquerors. 30-28. I'm not sure if that is correct. We got a 1-1 as the result of the foul instead of an inbound. If he makes the first shot, he gets the secondary. Looks like Lucas number 3 going to be able to shoot this one up. Here number 14, my bad. We got Luke taking the foul shot. He makes the first, he gets the second. 1:56 on the clock. It's a 2-point difference. Conquerors have all the momentum right now. Shot does go up. Not able to sink that one down, goes over to the Panthers. It's a very good question on what happened. I couldn't tell you. Sean bringing this one out, pressured up by Brandon on the way. Brandon now backing down, even though the size comparison is not in his favor. Gets on over to Jacob. Jacob over to Sean. Sean with the shot. Scores! Oh, he's baking the biscuits. Oh, number 3 bringing this one down for the Conquerors. Inside the paint he goes over towards the right side. Noah able to draw the foul is number 3 Lucas. They're going to call. Seth with the block. We got 2 shots for the Conquerors right now. They can take this lead back. 30-30 is the score. 1:36 on the clock remaining in this game. Lucas number 3 going to make the shots. He gets 2. First one does go up. And in. My bad, that is called a 1-1. He made the first, so he does get a second, so technically I wasn't wrong. Secondary shot goes in. Oh, milk me a milk dog. Jacob brings this one over to Sean. Sean trying down that left side. Able to cut him towards that middle. Meets Noah along the way. Sean keeps control. Gets that one over the tight side. Left the 3-point line. Goes inside. Shot goes up. Not able to score that one. Goes on to Sean. Sean with the secondary. Not able to score that one. Goes over to Seth. Seth with the shot. Oh, scratch my back with a hacksaw. Lucas with a shot. Scores. No shot. No shot. And a Seth of the block. We got a 1-1 for Lucas. 1:15 on the clock. 32-32 is the score. My bad, it is 2 shots. Not a 1-1. First one does go up. He's able to make that one. Look at him go. 3 in a row. Takes back that lead. 33-32 is the score. Panthers down by 1 at this point. Secondary shot does go up. He's able to make that one. 4 in a row. Who would have thought it? Who could have thunked it? Bringing this one out to Sean. Sean bringing this down towards that middle line. Across that half-court line. Thrown away by Noah. Bringing this one down that left side out of bounds. Left out of bounds line. I did not call him out of bounds. My bad. Looks like number 14 is going to foul out with this call. That'll be 5. But are they going to catch it? Looks like Luke's going to come out. Josiah's going to take his place as a result of that 5th and final foul. 1:01 on the clock remaining in the game. 2 points is the separation. Let's see how FCA fares without their big man on campus. Bringing this one over, Sean. Sean bringing this one down. FCA's putting up a heck of a fight. Hits the rim, comes down. Sean with the secondary. Hits the rim once more. Jacob and Seth fight over it. Same team there. Lucas, number 3, coming down for the FCA Conquerors. Bringing this out of the baseline. Seth called on the foul. Two shots down low. 43.6 seconds. Lucas, number 3, getting a chance to make it FCA's day. Let's see if he can make it 5 in a row, if not 6. 32 for the Panthers. 35 now for the FCA Conquerors. My voice isn't even sore yet. This makes it 5 in a row. That's an impressive feat nonetheless. 3-point separation. Jacob coming down that right out of bounds line. Gets inside the 3-point line. Foul is called. Going to call number 10 on the foul. shot by the FCA Conquerors. 32 for the Panthers, 35 for the Conquerors. 36.7 seconds remaining in the game. Let's see how it plays out right after this. Looks like we're ready to rock and roll back in this fourth and final quarter of play. We got a few seconds on the clock, 37 to be exact. 32 to 35 is the score. Jacob Good to bring this one in at the baseline of the FCA zone. Over to Titus with it. Outside the three-point line, goes for the shot. Already oversink the bucket, goes down to Jacob on the baseline. Gets that one back over to Titus. Titus outside the three-point line, tries to try it in, goes over to Sean. Sean with a three-point shot. Not able to sink that one either. Goes off of blue and out of bounds. They're going to call that one going off set. 23 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. 3-point difference. Joseph giving this one into Lucas. Number 3 bringing this one out. That two Panthers keeps on trucking. Gets inside the three-point line, goes down, meets Elijah. Shot goes up. Scores! Makes it a 5-point separation. 12 seconds remaining. Sean bringing this one down the left side. Stops at the three-point line. Shot goes up. Not able to sink that one. Sean going after it viciously. Goes over to Titus with a shot.